4. Correct. And out of those 4, 2 will move on to the finals. So you guys are in the semi-finals if you win this match.
Okay, player 2, you want shields or no shields?
You guys have a
really
pick and let me go over the rules. You guys have a pick and ban system in place, so you can ban whatever operator you want. Any other operator outside of that is well within the purview of the game. You're playing on bomb, so plant is totally to be expected if you have an opportunity to do so. It's about winning. If you can kill the other person, then hey, whatever, go for it. But if you want to risk that to lose, then be my guest. The rules are very simple. Be respectful, good sportsmanship, no toxicity. That means if you have somebody down, don't fucking Twitch drone him or run over and teabag him and do a bunch of bullshit. Kill him, finish him. Exercise good sportsmanship and common courtesy and respect. Rule number 2, no mods, no macros. If there are any discrepancies in rate of fire and other comparable macros, it'll be called out and you will be disqualified. Disconnection or leaving the match counts as a loss if you cannot immediately reconnect. So if it shows that the other person has won the match as a result of somebody leaving, the result is binding.
Then they won.
Yeah, but if you do disconnect, we've had people disconnect so far in the tournament, and they've been able to directly reconnect. So,
okay, now I have a heavy question right now.
Just reconnect as fast as possible. Yeah, sure.
So after this, there's going to be 4 people left.
After this, there's going to be 4 people left, including yourself. Yeah, if you make.
Okay, so after the first person loses, that means you go into a prize pool immediately.
The last person for 3rd place has to play off with the other individual for 3rd place that they're tied with.
So say you lose when you're in the top 4. You'll go against the other loser for like a OT?
You will go against the other loser for 3rd place prize. Yes, after the final is completed. Does that make sense? So the final event. So the way these goes, as the matches go up and then they're uploaded like a day behind, right? So nobody can stream snipe or anything like that, right? And as far as the final goes, out of the bracket of 4, whoever ends up being in the final match competing for 1st place, whoever wins gets 1st, whoever loses gets 2nd, and out of the 2 losers in the semifinals, you guys play off against each other.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there'll be 2 losers and then fucking a 3rd, obviously, but you'll be playing off against the other 2 losers. Does that make sense? As far as like the actual belt. Now, as far as how we do it, season from season, the reigning champion gets a bonus as far as the event.
Hold on, is this like a once a season thing?
Oh no, we do it every 2 weeks.
Okay.
So, anyway, player 2, you ready?
Yep.
All right, legit, you ready?
All
right, guys, good luck, man. See you guys on the other side. Alright, so we find ourselves in the level 2 of our brackets on season 1. As far as the tail of the tape, we have LegitnessTC. He is a gold 4, level 134. He has a ranked win-loss of 1.0 and a ranked kill-death of 0.9. Player 2 is a gold 3, level 65. This is an alternate account. He is a level... you know, I'm not exactly sure of his level on his main account, actually. I'd have to look that up. But I know he's over at least 150. His ranked win-loss on this account is a 1.8. His ranked kill-death is a 1.2. Player 2 is an Evil Alpha Collective clan member, and this is going to be a very interesting match. LegitnessTC comes to us on a win off of Baseball for Life 081 from Bracket 1. Baseball for Life is a Evil Alpha Collective clan member. He is known as Pixel Peak _ 513. The _ 513s that you see are for EAC, the 5th, 1st, and 3rd level of the alphabet. These come out to be the letters for Evil Alpha Collective. Yes, baby. Ooh, a guy here.
He was sitting out in the driveway for like forever.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So it looks like player 2 is going to go for Vault right off the bat. Let's go ahead and see what he's doing as far as his cam placement. I always like to watch him because his cam placements are always pretty
Bomb located by attackers. Seconds left before insertion. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
So it looks like he's going to bust a couple spots right here for some Val cams. Looks like he's not really getting them up there 100%, like where you can get 180-degree view. But you can only really do that super effectively if you aim directly at the studs while you do it. Hate to be a super critic, but I'm kind of questioning why he put the camera right next to the default. It's going to make it really easy for anyone who's attacking to come into stairwell over there up above garage and just go to take out default and see the vault cam right next to it. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what Legitness is doing right now. So we're at 2 minutes and 40 seconds roughly match, and Legitness is kind of poking some jabs at him from server room. Some good hot cocoa. Looks like player 2 is heading up towards metal detectors. Maybe he might be going for a flank up and over him. Looks like he's creeping, so he doesn't want him to hear him. This is a pretty good move. He's gonna have some trouble moving through that metal detector.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
Legitness gets a plant off while he's upstairs going for the flank. So it looks like Legitness managed to get the plant off right inside the room. It's kind of far in the room, so it's going to be pretty hard. Let's see if player 2 can get him behind
Defenders
those
have eyes
servers.
on the diffuser. Attackers need to protect it.
And Legitness is staying behind. Looks like he's waiting to hear that diffuser. And he goes for the wall bang. And player 2 clutches it up with the headshot. Does he have enough time to defuse? That's the question. And it's going to look like he's going to make it, guys. Right down to the wire.
Defenders disabled the diffuser. Bomb
Good job.
defusing
Player
attempt
2
failed.
takes a round.
Defenders win.
That was a close call, guys. That was a really close call, but it's pretty hard decision to make. You know, do you push somebody like that, or do you go for the defuse? And then I think it was perfect timing on player 2's part, and he walked away with the round. So the legitness is going to show mute initially. Player 2 is going to go jackal and then switch out for ying to show. So the only thing legitness is seeing is ying. So that means player 2 is probably going to switch out to jackal. I think legitness is probably going to go ahead and... Ooh, echo. Wow. Okay, so I think he's going to try to probably deny the plant. That was his major advantage in round 1. Couple missed wall bangs there in round 1. I think that's kind of what he was going for, but he missed the initial
Defenders,
wall bang.
protect your bombs from being defused by
That was
attackers.
unfortunate, because that was a really good plan on his part. See what's going on down in the vault. Man, look at all that cash. I wish. Ooh, some bunch of gold, like fucking the Scrooge McDuck's heaven right here. So normally what I do if I'm attacking this objective is I'll make a push on tunnel. I'll try to get myself into position where I can get right inside this door right here. I'll plant it right up against the wall, right? Usually with Nomad. Throw an air jab right here.
The bomb diffuser.
Put a breach charge on this wall and fall back into tunnel. And wait until you hear that diffuser buzzing. You blow the breach charge, and the breach charge will either kill them or down them. That's if they get past the air jab. If they get past the air jab, you have a pretty decent pixel to try to peek them through this door right here. So, anyway, I like Nomad. She's fun. Let's take a look and see what's going on out here with legitness. You go Park Alley? Nope. Oh. We're going to take a look at player 2 here and see what player 2 is thinking as far as his approach. Looks like he's kind of favoring a tunnel or stairwell push towards servers. Garage looking clear. Let's go ahead and take a look at legitness and see what he's thinking drone-wise. So it looks like he's got a drone above both bombs. So it looks like he's trying to counter the plant right now and then pull off a flank. I like the strategy that he's going with. It's gonna be a good one if he can pull it off. If you hear me slurping, it's because I'm eating IHOP delivery. Oh, yes. Oh my god. Is there eggs and sausage in here? Oh my god, yes. There's eggs, sausage, and hash browns in here. Holy fuck. So it looks like player 2 is starting out by pushing in tunnel. Oh my god. When a Padawan's training goes just right, you have a certain amount of pride. He puts it a little far away from the wall. I didn't train him to do that. He feels the first of Echo's sonic blasts. We're going to take a look and see if Echo's going to respond at all. He's playing for time. There's 47 seconds left. He's hiding off site. My prediction is Echo takes the round.
go. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go.
He continually echoes him out of the plan.
Operators, you are out
Echo
of
wins
time.
the round. Well done. LegitnessTC takes the round. Messages and says, LOL, feels bad. GG's. However, he doesn't realize that player 2 is the comeback king. If you get a round up on player 2, he might let you get another one. He's like a wild animal backed into a corner when you get him down. That's one thing I've noticed about him in all the time that I've known him. Player 2 says, toxic much? Legitness says, how? Legitness says, strats. He did kind of outstrat him there on that one.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have located a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go.
So it looks like Legitness is going to go ahead and drone on in.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Player 2. Looks
Attackers
like
are
player 2
moving
is
to
going
defuse a
to
bomb.
hold in. So it looks like player 2 has seen her go ahead and hop in. But it's not enough. Legitness puts him down in the dust. It's that black ice. Had to have been the black ice. Player 2 would have had black ice. It would have gone completely different. Legitness says in the group chat, GG. Player 2, GG. Good, we're seeing some good sportsmanship here. It's nice to see. You know, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes get outplayed.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Barricading off these front windows is a good idea. We've seen this a couple times in our matches here. For those who are unaware, it's utilized to
10
block
seconds
the
to go.
peaks off from the front side when you're rappelling off windows to the
seconds
west
remaining.
of the bank. If you have a glass, sometimes you get some lucky kills there in a 1v1, but it's usually a 5v5 that it's an effective strategy. But in a 1v1, you definitely want to close them off if you can. Put as much noise and distance between you and your enemy. Reinforce your most vulnerable spot, which is in a 1v1 on executive office. You usually don't want to anchor in the bomb itself. You usually want to anchor in B somewhere and reinforce yourself a hard point in B. It's usually safer because there's way too many walls in A that can be breached. Let's see what Legitness has in mind right here. So it looks like he's legioning off his front side really heavily.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Presenting a pretty strong defense on his front side over there to the west. Player 2 is going to drone him out and lose one of his drones. And then he is going to make a play for probably Skylight. There's a breach charge on front door. I have a feeling this is going to be used as a distraction. Maybe to draw his enemy toward there. Doesn't really look like Legitness is really falling for it at all. He's just hanging back watching cams. Player 2's been a little late on taking the cams out. So it's allowed Legitness the luxury of time without having to expose himself. He just barely missed him out. Oh, now he knows where he's at. I can see him make a play for side hallway right now. Let's see if he does it. No, he's going to make a play for his sidewall, and Legion's going to blow it off. Looks like player's going to make a play for his other sidewall. Legion's going to hear it and blow the breach charge off. Player's going to make a play for the closet. Just feet away from one another. And player makes a play for doorway just to rotate. Rotating back around toward the peak and conference room, hits a Legion, gives his location away.
15 seconds remaining.
Legion, knowing that he has to push, is holding a pretty tight angle.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to go.
And the round is over.
Operators, you are out of time.
Player 2 is starting to come up against the play of Legitness. Legitness likes to play hard anchor from what we've seen in his previous match in the brackets. He likes to play hard anchor, totally play his advantage. He's a very good defensive player. They both say GG. Legitness showing Lion and player 2 showing Jaeger on the 5th round of the match.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So it looks like player 2 is possibly AFK. Maybe one of his parents is yelling at him to get off of a rainbow. No, he's messaging me.
10 seconds to insertion.
He says his opponent is good.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
I am aware,
Attackers
sir.
have recovered their diffuser.
There's a reason
Attackers
why
are
he
heading
made it
out to
into this
defuse a
bracket.
bomb.
I love how some of the messages that you get on PlayStation are like breaking fucking news. You know, breaking news! Second level of tournament bracket, my opponent is kinda good. Anyway, I love player 2, man. He's a good dude, man. Contributes a lot to the clan. He's great player overall. Player 2 kind of knocked down a little bit on health. Looks like Twitch has kind of been running a number on him. Repelling off side windows, placing a breach charge. And fast entry into A. See if player 2 is able to get online. Nope. I would not. Yep, the plant is going down and the plant is off.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
Player 2 goes down. Legitness says GG. Legitness moves on. GG's, guys.
GG's, fam. GG.
So you're gonna go ahead and move on to our semifinal, Legitness.
Okay.
Well played, guys. That was a pretty crazy match. But sorry,
So when
I'm
will
eating
I be seeing
IHOP
you
delivery right now.
I know, it sounds good as fuck.
It's delicious.